What's up, creatives? Welcome to the Tiffy Show. Today I'm going to be talking about my frequently asked questions. Since I'm pregnant, like, these are the questions that I get, so let's get to it. I am actually 25 weeks as of today, and I thought, you know what? It'd be great to just do a frequently asked questions. I just feel like this could help some people, and people are nosy. I'm nosy. I just like to know what other people are doing. Let's get to it. Let's get to the frequently asked questions. First one, was this pregnancy planned? Yes, this pregnancy was planned. My husband and I went on our honeymoon, got married last year. I have a whole wedding series if you want to go check that out. And then we had our honeymoon this year, and then we decided after the honeymoon, we would kind of like try. We would be like, okay, we're not on birth control anymore. You know, we're going to get it in. And if something happens, something happens. I did go into it like, if we're going to try, let's legitimately know what we're doing. So I spied on some Reddit forums. There's some really good Reddit forums I spied heavily on, and I've learned about ovulation kits. I got an ovulation kit off of Amazon. It was about $25, and I felt it was a great investment because basically what the ovulation kit does is it lets you know when boom boom time is. Okay, it lets you know the best time to get your boom boom on. So we used the ovulation kit and literally got pregnant that month. So I highly recommend ovulation kits. I got the clear blue. I will show you right now. This is the clear blue ovulation like stick, and then you stick in the little piece and it would tell me a happy face. Happy face means go. If you don't know what go means, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, but happy face means it's time to go. All my ladies that are trying to, you know, get pregnant or anything, I do recommend that. There's other things that come in conjunction with that, but that's, I think, the first step. And then if it still doesn't work, at least you can talk to your doctor. There's other things, there's temperature checking, there's a whole bunch of stuff. But blessed for me, I'm very lucky and I'm very blessed that it just worked out the way it did. So it was planned. Were there any signs that I was pregnant early on? So I felt different. Like, if you're very in tune with your body, which I'm probably not, but if you are, you're probably gonna notice some weird things. For me, I did notice, so for me, I noticed that my allergies were going crazy. I get allergies in my ears. It's a weird thing. It happens, but I get allergies in my ears, so my ears were clogging up crazy. And then I was having light headaches. I don't have headaches. I'm not a person that really has headaches. I was having headaches. And my eyesight, I already wear glasses, but my eyesight was getting worse. Like, it was getting weird. So I thought those three things were weird. Of course, I looked it up, but you're just hyper aware when you are like not trying, but just like open to having a baby, that your body could be different. So it could be you freaking out. So then I waited and I used the Ovia app. And the Ovia app, basically you can put your results, or you could put that you use the ovulation kit into the Ovia app, and then also put symptoms in there as well. And the Ovia app tells you when you should do your pregnancy test. So I did my pregnancy test when the Ovia app told me to. It said positive. And then I took another one and said positive. Then I waited a few more days and I took another one and said positive. And I waited like a week later and I took another one and it said positive. So 10 weeks I was able to see a doctor and then get the real on 13 weeks. Tell me about first trimester. That's the question. First trimester hit me like a Mack truck, and nobody told me. Nobody told me about this. Hello. Hello. First trimester had me questioning how we even have this earth populated right now. It just was a lot. You're basically building a placenta and a baby. And by building, growing, transforming inside your body a placenta and a baby, which are two things that are crazy. And so I was napping, and I'm not a napper. I don't nap. It's not a thing that I do. And I was doing it a lot. I was like, who am I? So I was taking a lot of naps. I just was tired all the time. I got heartburn. I just, like, your stomach doesn't know what it's doing. You might have a headache. It was crazy. First trimester was really like, got you questioning, like, women do this like more than once. And then second trimester, got better. You get your energy back. You still aren't 100. Sometimes I wonder if first trimester, it just hits you so hard that you don't notice that second trimester is okay, but it's not amazing. But second trimester has you like, oh, I could do this again. Like, this is not that bad. And you get your energy back because I'm making this YouTube video right now. And some of the symptoms go away. You get new symptoms. Every day is a new day. You start to get your belly. You go through a weird, like, is she getting pudgy or is she getting pregnant look. But second trimester is my jam. I don't know how third trimester is yet. First trimester is crazy. That is crazy. I think y'all keeping it a secret so that we can keep the world populated, because that was the craziest. I used the Ovia app the whole time. I used the Ovia app when I was tracking just the ovulation and the process of getting pregnant. And now I use the Ovia pregnancy app. So I just use those two. I did download another app in between that time, and that app had a form. I don't remember what it was called, but I'm sure some of you know the name of it. And I just couldn't handle the forum anymore. It was just like Downer Debbie, like too much for me, like TMI on people I didn't know. And yes, the forums are really good because I use Reddit all the time. They're very good for support and asking questions, but sometimes they can be a little intense. And I felt like the other app was just a little too intense for me, so I deleted that one and I just stick to Ovia now. So that is the only app that I use. Maternity clothes. What am I doing in terms of maternity clothes? So I probably, like every other lady out there, I'm not that into maternity clothes. I kind of just like the idea of buying clothes that I can wear when I'm not pregnant anymore, or trying to wear the clothes that I already own. The cool thing is that I tend to, when I'm thrifting or looking for vintage, I love men's shirts like this. So those all have been fitting me. I did splurge and I bought one was on sale. I bought 2 pair of Lululemon Align leggings. Now, this was because I did some heavy research. And let me just say, I have lived in these leggings, so they are completely worth it. The Align with the high waist, not the super high waist, but just like the normal high waist. But they're so expensive, I can't bring myself to get any more. I just think I'm not like a Lululemon like fangirl, so like they're expensive for some leggings, and they do pill. If you got thighs, if you were brown and got thighs, or if you're any girl that got thighs, they're gonna pill on you in between your thighs. You can take care of them with a fabric shaver or something, but just know that they will pill on you. Now for bras, your boobies, yes, they grow. I went from like a C to a D, and so that needed bras. So I bought 2 bras. They're both from Kindred. I will link them down below. And they're nursing bras, so they can just transition me over if I need to be transitioned over. But they can transition over, and they're super comfortable. One is black and kind of cuter that I use when I'm going out, and the other one is my everyday bra. I live in that bra, I sleep in that bra. A really cool thing I did was in my closet, I actually separated clothing. I went through my clothes. I spent a day going through clothes that I can still fit through my pregnancy and ones that I can't. All right, this is my closet right now. It has a lot of stuff in it. What I'm going to do to make my life easier is I'm going to actually put all the stuff that I cannot wear during my pregnancy at the top, and then everything that I can wear during my pregnancy at the bottom, just to make it a little bit easier to find clothing that fits me. So that is the plan right now, and that is what I'm going to be doing. I did the same with my dresser, so I have one drawer of clothes that I cannot fit anymore, don't touch this drawer, and then the other drawer is filled with clothes that I can still pretty much get away with. I know that stretch marks are 100% genetic. I get it. I don't need the comments. I know. But if there is a 0.00001% chance that what I'm doing will prevent something or make me feel better about it, that I'm taking some action, then I'm gonna do it. So I make my own stretch mark cream. So far, I've made 2 batches. I went through the first batch first trimester. On my second batch this trimester, I absolutely love it. It makes me feel good. I haven't had any like dry skin issues. I haven't had any itchiness or whatever on my belly or anywhere. So I think that it works really, really well. And I'm going to continue using it and making batches of it until the end of my pregnancy and maybe beyond, because it is actually pretty fun to make, and makes me feel proud. Like, ooh, look at me, I'm like making something. So that is what I've been using for stretch marks during my pregnancy. Names are very hard. I can't. You are giving someone their identity, hopefully for the rest of their life, and you want it to be something that they like and that doesn't get them made fun of, and that is strong and that is confident in so many things. So finding a name is so hard. And if you decide to share with your family or friends, be prepared for them to tell you about people you do not know and how that person has that name and is whack. Be careful about who you share your names with. If you really, 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 really love the name and you don't care, just keep it to yourself, because at the end of the day, no matter what you name your kid, everyone will love them. Naming is hard. I will show you a book though that did nothing to help me, but I'll show it to you anyway. This is a baby book that we used. We looked through names. I got it off Amazon. You do not need this. If you want this, you can just get it because it's fun to go through names. And then Ovia has a name app too. Definitely play with these, like play with the free functions, because it's still ideas. All in all, we actually came up with a name that I don't think we saw in any books or any of the apps. So, but use them and have fun with them. Other ways that we did for names is just like what we are. We looked at names that are, you know, Welsh, American, French, and Norwegian, like Scandinavian names. We had to go Scandinavian because it was getting a little limited with the Norwegian names, but we did that. We already knew we didn't want to have a second, so we didn't want it to be like my husband's name, like a junior or anything like that. And we made a rule that we didn't want to use family names and we didn't want to use friends' names. That was just our thing. We just wanted a complete new little identity for dude, and so that's what we did for names. And hopefully we pick a good one. I'm hoping for a good one here. So that is pretty much how the naming situation goes, but good luck. I feel like that is one of the hardest parts that no one talks about, so good luck with that. Cravings, not so much. When I first got pregnant, or before I got pregnant, I heard people talking about pregnancy, I was ready. I was like, I can't wait to be pregnant and be so greedy and have all the things. And then I got pregnant and I didn't want all the things. It was crazy. First trimester, I had aversions to everything that I loved. I pretty much was okay with having the cup of coffee. Some people don't have coffee, some people do. It's up to you, but I was down to have the 1 cup allowed. And then all of a sudden, hated coffee. Haven't had coffee since, and I love coffee. Coffee is like a jam to me. So don't like coffee, don't really like tea. Started hating onions and garlic and spicy stuff. I love spicy stuff. And sweets. Love sweets, started hating them. But I did like fruit still, so I love apples and I love all the fruits except watermelon, which is also crazy. And then, so I just disliked everything. And then second trimester came and I still actually disliked a lot of stuff, but my appetite started to come back a bit and I was able to incorporate more things. And I do have like random little cravings. I crave things that are basically childhood loves. Like I love grilled cheese sandwiches and I love cheese quesadillas. I love French fries. Mexican food I'm still down with, and cinnamon rolls. I have cinnamon roll sundae. I've had every cinnamon roll. Like right now I can make a YouTube video just like on cinnamon rolls. I've had Cinnabon, I've had Pillsbury, I've had Trader Joe's, I've had Whole Foods. I've had all of the cinnamon rolls and I still love cinnamon rolls. It's a random weird thingy, quirky thing, but I love cinnamon rolls. All right, books that I've gotten since becoming pregnant. I have 3 books here and then I stopped because I was like, everything in these books you can pretty much learn through having one of the apps or going through Reddit or going online. You're just gonna be bombarded with information about pregnancy, especially since everything spies on you. So Instagram will know, Facebook will know, everyone will know, TikTok, that you're pregnant, so they'll throw you videos. These are the books I got. I got Bumpin', I got Expecting Better, and then someone gifted me What to Expect When You're Pregnant, this Bible of a book. All of them have good tips in it, and I think they're great if you want to learn more about, you know, things like genetic testing, especially this one, which has a lot of backed science behind it. And I think if I had to pick which book to get out of these three, this one, if you want to nerd out and really know if genetic testing works, or like the science behind certain things, and like if you really could have a glass of wine, or like can you exercise and can you eat sushi, this one. But you don't need these books, but I'm just going to share them with you anyway, because sharing is caring, and I'm letting you guys know. I didn't know. I researched first. I looked up, do I want a doula, the process of a doula. I kind of spied on Reddit, like how does doula work? And then I made the decision that doula wasn't really for me, because I have to remember my personality and who I am. And as I always say, what do I do? What do I say? Pregnancy brain. Know yourself. Know yourself. I just was like, I hardly know if I want my husband in there. So, you know, I'm good on having another person in there during this really private time of having a baby. Do I still go out? Yes, I still go out. I still have a good time. I've been to bars, I've been to parties, and do I miss drinking? Yes and no. Sometimes I miss drinking in the really social settings where I don't know anyone, but for the most part, I didn't drink for a very long time. So I know how to be sober at a party, and it's actually pretty fun. After a while, people start to get drunk around you, and it's just like the most entertaining drama to see unfold, and you are just like the bystander and you get to watch it. In terms of mocktails, I am over the $20 like juice concoctions that they try to make at restaurants and pass off to you that this is the equivalent to having booze in it. I'm sorry, that's a juice mixture. There should be no reason that it is $15. So I have moved on, and my favorite mocktail is a simple Shirley Temple. They look pretty, they have a cherry in it, they're usually served in a cute glass, and they taste delicious. Things I just wish I knew. You're building a human, so I drink one of these, I try to, every day. And I got this bottle from Amazon, I'll link it down below, because I like seeing this is how much you drink, this is how much you have to go, because some of those other bottles are so pretty, but I just like to see my progress. I like to be like proud of myself, like look how low it is. So, and then this is like a really good product. It's made in the US, and it's supposed to be like a super durable plastic that like a truck can't even go over. So that's one thing. So you're going to be drinking a lot of water. Another thing that I guess I just want to throw out there is it's cool to have a notebook where you put everything. So this notebook, I put notes from my doctor, notes from different scans I have to take. It has the recipe to my stretch mark cream. If I do a prenatal workout is in here. This is just where I keep all my pregnancy stuff. I love notebooks like this, just like handwritten stuff. And this is what I take with me to the doctor. This is where I put notes, and it has folders. So this is perfect. So I highly recommend getting a journal or something like that. And then right now I'm just going over random stuff. I got this green blend superfood from Whole Foods, and apparently, like if you haven't got your greens in for the day, you just go on ham on some like pie and cake. It's pregnancy. Make sure you can take something like this. I okayed this with my doctor. Make sure you okay anything that I mention like this with your doctor, but it's kind of cool. Kind of gives you all like your servings of veggies and fruits in a powder form, and it doesn't taste that bad. So that's something I do, but that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Basically, that is all I have to say so far in regards to my pregnancy. Make sure that you share, like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions, and I will see you next time. Stay creative.